Good morning. I am 4 minutes earlier today, so if you're watching in recording, you're welcome to fast forward or stay with us through our hellos. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, Zazu. Early again. Good morning, Gina. Yes, it's been raining a lot. Good morning, Jean. And now it's actually I think it stopped raining, but it was pouring for a few hours. Of course, as always, on the Ironman day, poor things, they have like the worst weather always. Good morning, Jana. Good morning, Anne. All right, it is time for us to start. And today we will conclude our exploration of gratitude by creating a sample entry in your gratitude journal, whether imaginary, just in your mind, or if you have an actual journal that you already have, you can you can use that. And if you don't have a journal but would like to write something down, just grab a piece of paper and a pen and go through this exercise in writing. But really, whatever you want, like I'm going to be guiding it as if everybody is doing it in their mind. So, good morning, Leo and Yanni. All right, so let's start. A French proverb says, gratitude is the memory of the heart. Gratitude is the memory of the heart. I love that. So just like we can keep a diary to preserve our actual memories, we can start a gratitude journal to draw our attention to the memories of the heart that we often don't even notice during the course of our day. A gratitude journal is a powerful tool to create tangible evidence of all the gifts that are always present in your life. Whenever you feel low, you can actually return to your gratitude journal to remind yourself of all those wonderful things that you've experienced. And of course, that can help lift your spirits. So again, if you have a gratitude journal already and want to use it today, go for it. If you don't, either a piece of paper and a pen, or you can do the whole practice in your mind. Whatever you choose is great, so don't overthink it. I'll guide the process as if nobody is writing anything down, but if you've decided to do the actual writing, adjust for that as we go through the practice. So today we'll create one entry into your gratitude journal. Take a comfortable position, and as always, take a few moments to acknowledge all the circumstances of your practice, to settle in. With each cycle of breath, allowing the boundary between the inner and the outer to dissolve, reminding yourself of interconnectedness of all things, oneness of everything there is. Keep your breath nice and soft, completely uncontrolled. And as usual, let this easy breath be your invitation to soften a little bit, to bring some more ease into your body, mind, and heart. Select the primary anchor for this practice. I'll remind you that the primary anchor is your breath or any sensation in your body that is easy for you to come back to every time you notice that you've been distracted, that you're not here. Scan your body from top to bottom, treating each exhale as an opportunity to lean a little bit more into the support of the earth. And as you scan your body, really embody this moment. Be here with all your senses. Inhabit this moment. If you have a gratitude journal already, visualize it in all detail in your mind's eye. If you don't, imagine how it would look like if you had a gratitude journal. Would it be a small pad or a big, thick notebook? What do you or would you write with in this journal? Is it a pen or a pencil? What color? Imagine opening this journal on a clean page. Now staying connected with your breath, with your body, really inhabiting this moment. So not being in your head, but rather being in your body, in your heart. Scan over the events of yesterday. What was the overall feel of it? Would you say it was a nice, fulfilling, successful day, or a complete bust, or somewhere in between? If you had to choose just one word to describe your yesterday, what word would you choose? Now bring your hands to your heart and think of 3 things you were grateful for yesterday. And again, even though I say think, I really mean let those things to surface, to kind of bubble up towards the surface of your mind. With your hands on your heart, feel whatever gratitude to those things you have in your heart. And maybe you don't even know what they are yet. Just allow the heart to communicate with your hands on some kind of energy level. And then release your hands and write in your journal or imagine that you're writing. So you're writing with your heart. Of course, it is tempting to say something generic like, I'm grateful for my health, which is perfectly fine. And absolutely, we should be grateful for the health. We often take our health for granted until something happens. However, what I would like the main task of this gratitude entry to be is to bring our heart's memory to life. So if you are in fact grateful for your health, and not just saying it because it is what you should feel grateful for, then perhaps you can highlight something very specific, like, I feel so grateful that my toothache is gone, or something like this. I'm sure you get the idea. So first, think of one thing in yourself that you're grateful for, a personal character trait that somehow manifested yesterday. Affirm it. I am grateful for my courage, for example. And as you do this, remember every little detail about how exactly you used, and imagine how things could have been different if you didn't use this specific awesome quality of yours. Now visualize writing it all down in your journal. For example, I'm really grateful for my courage. I am so lucky to be courageous. Now bring your hands to your heart again and think of another person you interacted with yesterday. Remember something they did or said that made you feel really grateful to them, to have them in your life. Maybe it's the way they look at you or the way they say things. Maybe it's not even their actions, but their mere presence. So find it in your heart, and when you're ready, release your hands from your heart, either writing or imagining that you're writing. Affirm it. I am grateful for so and so for doing this, or being this, or saying this. And as you do this, imagine how things could have been different if you didn't have this person in your life. And one last time, bring your hands to your heart. And now think of something funny or unusual that happened yesterday. Or maybe it was just some random, interesting realization. Oh my God, not every mammal sees everything in color, and I do, as an example. Affirm your heart's memory with gratitude. And when you feel ready, release your hands and either write it down or visualize writing it down. For example, I'm grateful I am seeing the world in color. And as you imagine writing it or writing it, imagine how things could have been different if this were not true. If this unusual or funny thing didn't happen, if you didn't pay attention to this realization of yours, whatever it is that comes for you. And now take a quick look, whether virtually or physically, at the 3 entries in your journal. Something in yourself that you're grateful for that happened yesterday, a quality that you displayed, something in another person that you're grateful for, and some interesting realization or a funny memory. How does remembering those 3 things make you feel now, today? Bring your hands to your heart again and imagine doing this kind of exercise every single day. Do you think it would change your outlook on life? Do you think it will help you cultivate more appreciation for yourself, for others, for life? I would like to complete our practice today with a poem by Dana Folds that's called Quiet Revolution. Mine is a quiet revolution. No fireworks light the sky proclaiming liberation, just a sure sense of presence, filling me with stillness. I can't seem to worry anymore. Can't make myself rush to finish what I once deemed so important. Instead, I stand awestruck before the sunrise, grateful for another day to love and be loved. So simple and so humbling. As you go through your day today, I invite you to notice all the big and little gifts that you're always offered gifts from yourself, from others, and from life in general, nature, the universe. And if you don't have a gratitude journal yet, I really encourage you to consider starting one, doing it consistently for about 3-4 weeks. You'll see how your life will change. Thank you so much for being here. I am sure grateful for you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.